2 more victims of this ice plague. Carl felt a chill down his spine. What if he was
I'm sorry, did I cut you off? I need to take pictures of these.
next?
I need this crowbar? I already have the crowbar.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Okay. Huh. Huh. Wait. Hold on. Are you telling me I have to go on foot? Oh, I can travel on... No, wait. I'm almost there. Maybe. I really need to see. I was not expecting the skidoo to be. I thought it was gonna like invisible wall me again. Okay, I think it is. Like, it's literally up here that I can't. Okay, flare time.
Carl felt the strong pull of a vision overcome him.
Can I, wait, I want to take a pit fine.
Young woman. It looked like a simple hunting accident.
Okay, interesting. You can bring out documents.
There was Hamilton. Carl recognized him.
Okay, literally...
A major hunting accident.
Okay, so they hid manslaughter.
The doctor examined the young woman. But death couldn't be overturned. She was dead.
Okay.
It was not the type of body you buried in a big ceremony in the village graveyard. It had to be hidden. No one could know about this. The best way to do that was to have a simple-minded man bury the poor girl. Lamotte, the mechanic. The doctor denied the unfair death of the young woman, but Hamilton had him in his grips. Hamilton knew all of the poet's secrets and wouldn't hesitate to reveal them. I know all about your crimes, you little communist. You know mine. What a sordid affair. Carl understood the ins and outs of the affair. A woman had been killed in an unfair accident. and a young warrior had damned himself to avenge her.
Okay.
But Hamilton, the one responsible, had already been killed, and so the beast could not quench its thirst for vengeance. And now, recklessly, Carl had pulled the bolt from the beast's heart. A beast who was but a young free man lost without his fiancée, and who had, out of hatred, become Wendigo.
Okay. Like... I don't... Wait, hold on. Okay, so clearly I wasn't expecting this. Okay. Sorry, I just wasn't prepared at all for this. So clearly I screwed that up. Oh, the music. Game over. Load checkpoint. Oh god, where's my checkpoint? What is this? This is today's date. Okay, the sanctuary. Right? Okay. Doesn't mean, like... I guess I have to just go into my... That's it. This really isn't a game for fighting. I don't know. What the... You're gonna place me there? What BS is that? Okay, first off... Consumable. Let's use the health kit now. Okay, am I using the flare gun then? Oh my god, really? I'm missing! It's just going right by him. What the hell? No, it's seriously just going right by him. Okay, that bounced off him. Oh, come on. I'm fighting. Okay, I clearly need to be using the rifle. This is... What is this? Okay, first off, it's stupid that he can't run. First aid. Okay, I don't think I can actually kill him. You want to come down here? I think I just need to keep moving. Painkillers. Okay. Oh. I got stuck on something for a bit. What am I stuck on? I'm stuck on the invisible wall. Oh my god, really?
Scratches did not stop Carl. His mother would be so proud.
Okay, what is this? So, I guess I have to hit him? Where am I going with this? What does the game wants me to shoot him? Here's the thing I'm very confused about right now. I don't know, like, I can't tell if I'm damaging him, so I just... I'm really at a loss. Okay. I'm gonna checkpoint to the cabin just because, one, I put away all my stuff. If I knew that there was a boss battle coming up, I would have just... Oh, wait, how far back is this? Okay. It's not that far back. Okay. Hardware, duct tape, hatchet, lantern, fire starter, pincer. Okay, well, let's grab all of our first aid. If this thing is completely messed up. It's completely messed up. Duct tape. There we go. Okay, let's deposit some things, actually. I clearly don't need... I hate this. Hammer. I don't think I need the hammer. There we go. Painkillers. I don't see how the matches are going to help me. I'm super annoyed with that fight. It's like... Okay. Now let's see. Okay, everything is lined up. Great. Literally take all of my painkillers. The cigarettes are going to be a bit too slow. Take that one flare. Fire starter. Hatchet. So, I mean, I would imagine I would have to hit him in the chest. That's the glowing part of his body. Okay, it only affects a little bit, so... I'm really annoyed. Okay, the problem is I'm gonna have to... So I'm just gonna cut up to the part where I get to the dude. The main point of this was to grab all of my items.
Had already been killed, and so the beast could not quench his thirst for vengeance. And now, recklessly, Carl had pulled the bolt from the beast's heart. A beast who was but a young free man lost without his fiancée, and who had, out of
Okay, so I did look it up. I just have to run from him.
hatred, become Wendigo.
Here's the dumb thing I hate about this. He can't run. Because he's... I don't know. Can I take a smoke now? Hilarious, I can. I literally can. Oh. Okay, so he gets too stressed. He slows down. Where am I running to? I don't like this. Can you run faster without the gun in your arms? Oh, I think I need to go this way. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, stress is too much. Consume painkillers. Ugh. Consume painkillers again. I really just want him to run. So yeah, we can't actually shoot him, it does nothing. I just don't understand why the character can't run. I guess, but the problem is if he can run, then that means if Carl can run, that means the Wendigo has to be able to run as well. Which makes the wolf a bit moot point. Are we back? Oh, kind of are, I guess. The cemetery. Great. So basically everyone in town is dead because this Wendigo guy. Everyone was running from this point. I really don't know where I'm going. I'm just like, I hope this is the right way. The ice wall blocks me off and I know I went the wrong way. Oh, like so. Oh, here.
The narrow passage sheltered him, but for how long?
Okay. Oh my god. Just get you a cigarette again. He's just like, take that cigarette, throw it. Oh, there you go, Carl. Now you can run. Okay, right, you have limited run. Oh. Okay, so the reason why I couldn't run is because I was holding shift the entire time. Right. I'm sorry, where am I going? I literally cannot go that way. I'm being invisible walled. Oh, here we go. Okay, what's happening? What's going on? Oh, boat. Is that going to stop him though? Okay.
When you disappeared, so did Purity. I would defend Purity against the winds, the tides, against ice and blizzard. Could it be that all this was but a story of justice and vengeance? The soulful doctor, avenging his fiance's unjust death by avenging this young woman as though she was his lover. Are these passionate feelings not precisely the kind of feelings that could cause a storm, petrify people deep inside, create monsters?
Okay, that was the end of Kona. I wasn't expecting that. You know, the hilarious things, like I went all this trouble to get a flare gun, and in the end, I didn't really need to use it at all. Yeah. I, I clearly have mixed feelings about this game. Or maybe it's not that clear. I mean, I admit that, like, the very fact that it was a narrator's voice kind of really put me off and already had me thinking of this game in looking at this game in a rather negative light. Like, on one hand, I wasn't expecting a rather open-ended game where I was piecing together a story as I go through the environment, which, again, if you're not expecting it, then you may not like it. That said, you can actually tell as we got to the Northern Forest that it got really linear, because all the exploring I had to do was just in that bottom area. But yeah, there's like... I do like the idea of the aspect of the open-ended mystery thing, but I can't... It really takes me... I don't know how much of a difference it would have made if it was the character speaking. Because the problem with the narrator voice is it already puts me in a place where I and the narrator, we are observers. We are not connected with what's occurring in the story. So when I'm going through these events, it's not Carl talking, but a narrator saying what's going on with Carl. And it's like, okay, I feel like it loses some of that connectivity where we're not dissociated from what's happening. Okay. Can't steer. I can look around though. Does the Wendigo get me any in the end?
Un survivant! On a trouvé un survivant!
Okay. Okay, so now the only reason I can think of for the narrator character is because this was like a folktale coming to life, like an old legend. Maybe again, I would have preferred it. I honestly would have preferred it if it was like the main character, Carl, talking, going, "What the hell is going on?" And we're just like, I don't know either. I don't know why I'm having these visions. I clearly don't care for the darkness. I can't remember where I saw it, and I don't know if it's actually... because it was more of a word of mouth, like, oh, it's the developer said, but I didn't see this interview myself, where the darkness came for atmospheric reasons. Unfortunately for me, like that treasure hunt, it just made it annoying. So depending on where you are in the game, either it comes to a point, because I can understand the darkness occurring when you're heading to the Northern Forest, because that's like the end game stuff, I guess. But unfortunately for me, it's like, okay, I allowed me to get used to the darkness, but by the time that the big boss, the climax, had come about, because I was wandering around the forest trying to find bent trees that made an X in order to find these children's treasure hunt chest thing. But yeah, I feel like, I mean, there's this, I'm just trying to think, like, I don't like that there was no... I don't know... in terms of the survivor thing of trying to stay warm, and like the painkillers and the beer bottles and stuff, like there's no explanation for that, so I didn't know why that was there. I only figured it out until the very end. And even then, like, when do you need to use it? I wasn't exactly going around hunting wolves. I don't know. Problem is, like, I don't know how badly it affects. It apparently affects his aim, but if you got the wolf right in front of you, I guess it doesn't matter. In the end, I feel like this game, I like the concept of it. There's the narration aspect of the storytelling I don't like. In terms of figuring out the story, I kind of wish there was more direction in terms of if it was the character speaking. Like, why am I building this skidoo? It's like, oh, I just like wish there was like just a very short comment. It's like, hey, like, oh, skidoo, if I put this together, I'll be able to travel around easier in the forest. Like, he said that with the flare gun. He said, oh, if I'm going deep in the forest, if I'm going deep in the forest, I'm going to need this, which we didn't end up needing. The skidoo ended up the thing we needed. But, and I was like, I don't know why I'm making this. I don't know why I'm putting these things together, but we're going to do it anyway. Yeah, and then I don't know. The survival aspect didn't need to be in there. I don't know if, it doesn't enhance the experience. I don't think it was that much of a detriment. Here's the thing, it didn't, in the end, it kind of didn't matter. Like, you weren't that much at risk, because it was only stay warm, but then otherwise, the food and health stuff, it really ended that, like, it wasn't that much of survivability, I guess. It was like a tiny little bit, but mostly I was like, okay, and now I need to save. That's what I was using it for at that point. So yeah. I guess this, in the end, like, I feel like this game could use a bit more polish, maybe? Or just some decisions. I feel like either it depends the player whether you find it's going to hamper you or not. I wish there was a different trigger for the darkness, though. Because depending on that, like, that treasure hunt is brutal. It is absolutely brutal doing that treasure hunt. And it was, I feel like, a waste of time because I got this flare gun for no reason. It just kind of depended at what point. If I got earlier, maybe. And I guess maybe if I wanted to light my path. You know what the flare gun would have been useful in the beginning when I was trying to find the treasure hunt. And trying to find a bunch of bent trees in the darkness. So either way, that is the end of Kona. I wasn't aware this game was I was going to be completing this game. So thank you for liking if you like. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. And you guys tell me what you thought about this game. It's very different watching it than playing it, but yeah, I'm a 50-50 on this one. Sometimes edging, depending on my moments, edging on more negative. I like the open-endedness of trying to put the story together. It's just everything else surrounding it, I wasn't sure if I was a fan. Or I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it too much. So until next time, guys, see ya!